Audio Addiction, we have someone special that can say their names and what they do in the band, and their band name, of course.
Hi, I'm Angelo.
I'm Sarah. I play drums. Our band name is the Vinous.
Awesome. So my first question is, guys, how'd you start out the band? How'd you two meet and start writing music?
We started around 2012, but we didn't go by the name of the Vinous. At that time, we were, I guess, a four-piece, and I guess, I mean, I was a vocalist. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I mean, we just kind of learned. But her brother was in the band, and he passed away in 2014. So after that happened, it's just her and I that kind of got together. She asked me to keep the band going, so I said yeah. Not knowing what I'm really doing, honestly. I didn't really play guitar.
I didn't know what I was doing either, so I guess it somehow worked out.
But we just said yeah, so we kept going, bought some fancy instruments, and kept practicing. And I don't know,
As you were saying, so you kept the band going, and you bought a bunch of awesome instruments. So how did you two meet? Did you, like, obviously you met through her brother, but like, had you met each other before that and at all, or did you guys like meet up at a show? Like, how did that happen?
Nah, her brother is actually like my best friend. So I just went over a lot, and just like when I went over to just hang out, her and her brother used to do some covers, and they did a cover of Norma Jean's Memphis Be Laid to Waste.
Oh.
And I got super excited, and I did vocals with it, and she had no idea who I was at the time.
Yeah, so he just like walks into the garage and is like, yep, not to Memphis, and then like jumps on vocals. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this dude is awesome. Like, listens to Norma Jean, like I just met him, and then
we just became friends. Like, at that time.
Because it's kind of rare to find someone who enjoys the same music, I guess. I don't know, but
I feel you.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like even like if I'll like wear a shirt or something, and somebody would be like, "Yo, that band's sick," and then we'll have like a conversation about it. Just because I feel like heavier music, it's hard to talk about. Like if I was wearing like a Taylor Swift shirt, like everybody'd be like jocking me about that. So
yeah, exactly.
like,
so the fact that like this random guy comes in and is like, "Jam not to Memphis," and then getting to know him, he was a really cool dude. So I was like, "Well, cool.
There we go.
I guess now in a band."
Also,
and
like,
I was like 12 at the time.
what blew my mind is the fact that when she was 12, and I was just like, "Who is this little girl? Like, get out of here!"
Awesome, guys. So my next question is, what are some favorite venues you guys like to catch a show at?
Like play or like go see like.
You could do either or. Ones that you like playing at and ones that you like going to see shows at, for sure.
Definitely Dirty Dog, because that seems like home to me. I've gone to like so many shows there. Our first show was there, so it's kind of, I don't know, sentimental, I guess.
And it's also in 6th Street in Austin, so like.
There's lots of places to explore.
Yeah, and I would say mine is Come and Take It Live. It used to be called Grizzly Hall, and Come and Take It. They've been doing a great job with like all the famous bands that come out there, and like they're getting bigger. Very nice. Like it's a nice place.
Yeah, it's very nice.
We play there a lot actually, so they treat us well. We just make a lot of friends there, really. So.
Awesome, guys. My next question, a follow-up to venues. What was the last show that you went to?
That I went to or played?
Oh well, actually,
like attended, like not in your band, that you just like, went to yourself.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Was it Code Orange, Torch? Oh no.
Oh,
Animals as Leaders in San Antonio.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
My mom went and she cried because of how good the music was. So yeah, that was a life-changing show for me.
Yeah, I think my last was probably dang it, I don't know. Most of the shows I've been going to are like either something we played. I think the last big one is probably with the Code Orange, Gojira, and Torch.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's
And
cool for
It was
you.
a good show. It was
yeah,
a great lineup.
That's
uh,
awesome, guys. Next question, probably the most important question. What are some of your musical influences?
oh man,
So many.
Norma Jean, Converge,
Every Time I Die.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, man, oh, there's so many. Like I guess 60 as well because I mean they're a duo and we're a two piece, so it's. I mean, we like them a lot. Grey Haven.
Yes,
I've
yeah.
been listening to that new album like crazy.
Yeah,
So
it's awesome. Oh, He Is Legend.
yeah,
Let's
He
not
Is
forget
Legend.
that.
Legend.
Yeah.
I love all those bands, especially Grey Haven. I like been just getting into them. Their like newest record is just like so mind blowing. So I'm so glad they're getting bigger. Hopefully you guys check them out if you're watching this interview because they're killer. And Andy, shout out to Andy. He was like, yeah, they definitely remind me of like 68, and I was like, oh, I love 68. So I feel like you guys are right up my alley. So definitely
Yo,
stoked on that.
we're like a two-piece, so people are automatically just like, whoa, 68.
You get the whole white stripes joke.
There you go. There you go. That's another one. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to do you like that. I wasn't like, let me pull out the white stripes. But next
God.
question, guys. What have been some bands that you've been jamming more recently?
I think, man,
I've been getting into Chelsea Wolfe lately.
Oh, okay, nice.
I'm a big
Yeah.
Chelsea Wolfe fan.
recently I've been listening to like random stuff like Kendrick Lamar and like Travis Scott. So
There you
that's
go.
a fan. But I don't know why it's been on my little YouTube playlist. But I guess I mean we were talking about Grey Haven. That's the album I've been jamming out to
Yeah,
as well.
same.
So back to that. But no, that's all I can think of.
To be honest, like this entire week I've been jamming out to Crowbar, just like out of nowhere.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm like really getting into them, so I
Mhm.
guess that's like a new band for me, I guess. I don't know.
Awesome, guys. My next question. You were talking about cover songs earlier, so if there was a song that you could cover right now, what would it be?
Oh man.
Like something that we've already done, or like just a brand new.
I would say
like
just like future tense, like if there was a song that you would want to cover, like both of you, what would it be?
I feel like we talked about this many times.
I know we talk about it all the time.
I think I think we have like a huge list of covers that we want to do, and
Yeah.
it just never really happened.
How about you give me like top 3 that you
Alright.
guys would want to do?
I'm gonna say "Widow of Magnolia" by He Is Legend.
Ooh,
And I would say Toadies, I Burn.
okay.
What else we got? Maybe a Converge song, like
If I can pull it off on drums, I would. But like, Ben Collar is kind of a drum god, so I'm like, if I could pull it off, I would totally cover a Converge song.
what song? Like
I'm gonna say "Reap What You Sow."
okay.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
I have that one halfway, so I'm like halfway there on it. So maybe one day I'll pull through with it.
Yeah,
but-
apparently she's been working on it. I have not.
yeah, it's just a thought. I don't know.
There you go. Well, you know, it's the internet now, so everybody's gonna hold you to it. So
Oh.
it's gonna happen. So inevitably, if you want it or not, it's people are gonna be like, "Yo, I saw that interview. Now I'm waiting for that cover." So
Well, be ready for us to
Yeah.
butcher it. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will do it justice. So I'm stoked on it. But my next question, guys, another favorite food to eat.
Oh,
I could eat my weight in mangoes. I love fresh mangoes so much.
I'll probably say potatoes. It's just like that's the only thing I eat most of the time is potatoes, like mashed
Yeah.
potatoes, anything potato related, I'll eat it. And not that I'm vegetarian.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so there you go.
We're both kind of weird in that way.
Yeah.
That was probably the most like healthy answer I've gotten. Period. So
I'm
really
guessing
like
it.
it.
I'm guessing everyone's saying like what burgers or like pizza.
I'm saying like most people are either saying like pizza, they're saying like sushi, burgers is another one that's pretty popular. There's definitely another one that I can't think of, or it's like a regional like cuisine that everybody like knows from that area. So
Yeah.
I like the healthy. You guys are just on the healthy train, so I appreciate that.
I mean, I try to. I'm not saying that. Okay, being a vegetarian and all, I mean, I'll eat like random junks here and
Right,
there.
like I just got done eating chips, so I guess chips are cool.
All right, guys. Next question: if there was somebody you could collaborate with, either be a guest vocalist or producer role, who would it be?
Oh man,
That's a tough one.
I guess like producing wise and I don't know, like doing like an album. I would say Kurt Blue from Converge.
Nice. Yeah.
I guess like vocally, like guesting wise, I don't know. Who do you pick?
Ooh, I don't know. I guess like for guest vocals?
Yeah, like a feature on a song.
Anyone? I guess anyone. I'd say Chelsea Wolfe.
Chelsea Wolfe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That'd be interesting.
Or like Keith Buckley. I feel like that'd be sick.
That
Mhm.
yeah, that's a good answer right there.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
We should ask you the questions. You have really good answers.
What my answer should be for you guys. That's the real testament to this interview. But my next question, guys, if there was just another instrument that you could like absolutely shred at, what would it be?
The accordion.
Ooh, I like the quickness.
I'm not even. Yeah, I'm not. No, I was just thinking about this. I was talking to my dad, like convincing him that I should play the accordion. Like literally.
I need the reasoning. I just need the logic and reasoning behind your like, Dad, listen, I need an accordion. Like right now, chop chop,
Like, he's totally in on it too. He's like, oh man, if we had an accordion, I would play the accordion because like I've been learning piano, keyboard, and all that, and he's like really good at keyboard. So I'm like, you're just going from here to like this. So I'm like, hey, accordion. And who plays the accordion? I mean, come on.
if you're like in a traveling polka band, I feel like that's realistically the only right answer to playing the accordion.
Yeah.
I'd probably say the bagpipes.
Okay.
Oh.
It's just, I mean,
No.
come
I feel like you guys are just going to like start like like a folk band that like incorporates like polka into their music or something.
Who knows? Oh, the Vinous has some kind of polka song now.
No,
Like, we're mixing the pot.
Like, no, I like their old stuff. I don't know what just happened to them.
I liked them back when they were heavier. They just were. I don't know what happened. Now they're like a rip off of like Weird Al now. It's kind of hurts, So
Yeah.
Those are probably definitely a top. I'd probably say like top 10 most unique answers I've gotten from this question, because typically most people are like, if they're in like a band, they'll like pick another band member's like instrument. I know for like me, I play guitar and I could never play drums. Like I have no hand feet coordination whatsoever. So like
That's how I am with guitar. I just get so confused even looking at it. I'm like, oh gosh.
I'll like watch people play, like if I'm like at a show and I'm just like I just will never be that talented. Like it's just like I can't move my legs or my feet at the same time. I was like I could barely play guitar. I was like, how am I gonna do that? It's even crazier. But next question, guys, a personal favorite of mine. If you could be a video game character, who would you be?
Ooh.
To be honest, I have only played like one game in my life. Like I'm not really a video game person. I have no idea anything
That's okay.
about it. So I don't think I can really contribute to this answer.
Yeah, well, I used to play games a lot, and I was into BioShock, and I think the Infinity game, I think his name is Booker Dwell. The character that you play during that game. And I don't know, I loved it a lot, and I was addicted to that BioShock game for so long. And then after that, I just stopped playing video games, like, whatever. So.
And then we got into music.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
you don't have to stop loving video games. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to hate on music because I love it too. But
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
like equal opportunity on video games and music. You know what I mean? So, but next question, guys. In your opinion, who puts on a killer live show?
Mm.
Every time I die,
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
Every time we go see Every Time I Die.
Yeah. There you go.
It's always a great show. Like I'm always having a blast watching them play.
Right.
I mean that's it. Like that's the answer.
Yeah.
Every time I die.
I mean, that's legitimately the only answer, right? The only other answer I'd probably accept in that category, probably Let Live. Feel like they're like on that top tier live bands. But next question, guys. Speaking about bands, if you could compile a dream tour, who'd be on it?
Say Converge.
Oh, great. Give me a heart attack. I'll be nervous all the time.
Converge. I'll probably say me personally, Conan. I don't know if you heard of the band. Yeah. I don't know, who else do you think?
That would like go well with those.
Or just
you know?
any. Like,
It
I
could
don't
be
know.
anything. It doesn't
Well,
even.
It'd be really cool to tour with Norma Jean.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if we're just going off on whatever here, I mean, Norma Jean.
Yeah. And of course, Every Time I Die. Like,
Pretty much any of our inspirations that we've named, if you could put those into a tour, that would be life changing.
and I would like to see the Chariot get back together and be on a tour.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd
Literally, if you put that tour together, if it was like Converge, Every Time I Die, The Chariot, and Norma Jean, I think like the whole world would just explode. I feel
Oh.
like that it would be pretty close. If not, like that's too much insane shows for like one venue, and they did that.
I'd like kill the paint off the walls because of how intense the show would be.
Honestly, I'll probably let my boss know I'll be gone for a couple of months just so I can like watch him play at every show. Just,
Yeah.
I did that.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna take that in a completely different direction. I thought you were gonna tell your boss like, I'm not coming in because I will not be alive. I'll just be like so completely mutilated that I won't exist. You know.
I mean, probably. I don't know.
Like my little body would be torn to shreds.
I don't even know how you'd make it through. Like you'd just be like, I'm gonna take off the whole month. I wouldn't even know if you were the same person by like the end of the tour. You know. You'd just be like completely next level. But no, that if that ever happened, I mean, there's no words to be said about that. It's just too much. But
Oh yeah.
next question, guys, another fun one. Favorite TV show, favorite movie.
I'll let you go first because
Okay,
I'm thinking
well-
about a TV show.
I'm gonna say my favorite movie would be The Collector.
Nice,
The
yes.
scary movie. I love scary movies. Favorite TV show? I'm gonna have to say Bob's Burgers.
Oh, classic. I like that.
Mine would be The Shining. Favorite movie, yeah. I used to be into The Walking Dead, but then I kind of switched off into Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay. I like both of those choices.
Yeah.
Last question, guys. If there was one album that you could listen to for a month straight, what album would it be?
He is Legend, Heavy Fruit.
Oh, okay. Love that answer.
Mine would probably be Converge, Axe to Fall.
Oh, that's another good one too.
Yeah.
That's tough. That I would have to say that's probably the hardest question because somebody has like flipped that question on me and asked me that, and I feel like I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it to one answer. So I'm not gonna have to go back and watch, and hopefully somebody will ask me what my favorite record is. So, but I can't. I'm gonna say as of now, probably the Greyhaven record. I probably have listened to that for a month straight. So.
Yeah, actually, I think I did do that. Like, well, no, because it hasn't really been a month. I think after I got their CD when they played in Austin.
Oh, that's sick.
And, ever since I put it in my car, started playing it over and over again, and I got home, put it on my iTunes, like ripped it off, and just been jamming it at work like almost every day. So I mean, It's my one of my favorite albums right now.
Mm.
It's awesome.
I would also agree with that. And lastly, guys, tell them about your band, where they can find you at, and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Well, I mean, at the moment, we're not really doing much. I think we're trying to work on the album, which doesn't have a name yet or anything, but we hope it should be out maybe at the end of this year.
Okay.
And maybe try to be on the, like, I don't know, go out of Texas, hopefully. I mean, we play around here a lot, but as of right now, the only thing we're doing is playing this Friday at that venue, Come and Take It, with a Death Therapy. I don't know if you heard of them, but they're like another duo band from, I think, ex-members of Becoming the Archetype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really listened to that band, but they're supposed to be playing there, and that's like maybe our last show for a while. But I mean, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. I mean, it's not really hard to find us. Like, no one really has a name, The Vinous.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to spell it out, Vinous, because some people like Vinous, or they don't know how to spell it sometimes. But yeah, so keep that in mind. That's how you spell it. Just go on Google, type it in, and you'll find it.
Yeah.
Bandcamp and stuff. So
We will be doing a house show pretty soon. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, May 4th.
Awesome.
So it's going to be very exciting because, like, we've never thrown a house show before. So we're going to call it, like, the Vinous Finest House Show.
Oh, there you go.
Kind of
I like it.
Because it's going to be the finest house show. Hopefully.
hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah. So that'll be fun. But yeah.
Awesome. Well, I want to give a shout out that I already shouted out Andy from Paula. He's the one who
Yes.
hooked it up. He's the boy. Definitely go check out the Vinous. All the links will be in the description where you can find out about their band. Hopefully you're as stoked as I am for the full length to hopefully be coming out by the end of this year. I'm really excited to listen to it and get into it. But hopefully sometime soon you'll be out in this area. You know, who knows? Fingers crossed. But definitely go check out their stuff. Links to all of their social media in the description. And if you enjoyed this interview, please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up. It goes a long way. And thanks to the Vinous for coming on.
Thank you.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.